Why, good evening, you beautiful souls. I hope you're having a great day thus far. Welcome to another evening Satsang, and we got a special one for you because we're kicking off the new moon in Sagittarius. But with every 6 months, we also have these amazing opportunities of the eclipses. Now, we just had a lunar, and we're about to double it up with the solar. So these next 6 months are really all about embodying that full kind of free-spirited Sagittarius energy and embracing the unknown. So, in order to really dance that dance and dive into the journey that is the adventure of life, it's important that we have a direction. So, before you really start this satsang and we get things going with our meditation, it's important to bring yourself to an intention, something that you're seeking to change and embody in the next 6 months of your life, a new journey, a manifestation you're seeking to bring to fruition. Whatever it is that's on your heart, now is the time to really bring it to the forefront as our focus this evening and our intention. So, with that, get your last few wiggles out, shake out all that energy of the day, get the body moving. I lovingly invite you into the space of the heart, the true compass to this human experience, the light that guides the spirit. When you hear the first 3 taps of the singing bowl, take a nice deep inhale with each sound of the ring. And with your exhale, transform it into a powerful, yet gentle and relaxed Om. Giving your full attention to the sound of your own voice, the vibrations of the body, as you allow all temporary internal chatter and tensions to drop away. As we ready ourselves for this new moon and full moon, we set our intentions in our heart. Fixate our inner gaze upon them. For now is the time of your own self-initiation, your own journey into the unknown. With this final tap of the singing bowl, shift your attention to the sound of the ring as it fades into silence. So to allow the internal tensions, the external distractions to drop away. As the journey of the unknown goes, we will be met with unknown obstacles, the random coincidences that arise in life that just so be the perfect timing that we need. It's with these new moon energies that we recognize this process of renewal, of rebirth, comes through that transitionary phase, that process of transmutation and transformation. So many are currently caught up in this wake, this ebb and flow. awakening to many recognitions, yet still seemingly living in the chaos of the past. Now is the time to set your dedication of the heart, your intention. Ultimately, with anything we seek to manifest, we must also be willing to let go, to detach from something in which we are currently investing that energy into. Nothing can truly be destroyed in this realm, only transformed. So too, within our own experience, we must look within our heart and seek that path of least resistance, which sets us back from manifesting that in which we seek. For the direction in which we set for ourselves in this highest aspiration of the heart is also important, but we must recognize that we must be humble and accountable to our own flaws, the cracks within our own armor, the weakest link within our chain. For it's this process in which we fully harmonize and balance ourselves, transforming that weak point into a strength, highlighting something that many seek to often cover up. This emulates this new moon in Sagittarius, this process of unsheathing the old baggage, holding us back from that in which truly is on our heart, to unlock the potential, the play, the adventure again. It's this time that the inquisitive mind will be empowered, the curiosity will be driven to the truth in which we seek within our own heart. Come to recognize that the solar eclipse energies bring about this opportunity, this doorway, this gateway, setting up the energies for the next 6 months and beyond in truth. You can see this period in which we're approaching as another fork in the road. The path is yours to choose, as is your divine right and power of free will. But what happens when you no longer let the script write itself and you choose to take hold of the pen? That is the power of this human experience. That is the power of you as the God and Goddess of manifestation you are. So seek, and thou shalt find that in which is sought. And that is the beauty of this game, and this divine play, and this dance of love. That no matter what happens around us, life is ultimately always guiding us towards that in which we seek. So it's important to embrace the adventure, the journey, and just know that you will reach the destination in which you seek. But the road will not be that, what the mind thinks it will be. So much here we find the adversity, the tensions of these next 6 months. It's the willingness to let go of the old, to embrace the new, to embody that which is recognized in each breath, to go beyond and to awaken fully to the loving eternal light in which we are. Just so too on this individual level, we find ourselves in this path of transformation and transition. We must be willing to accept and embrace that this is happening to society, to humanity. Thus, in turn, our interconnected energies to the planet at whole and large. Which is why the stressed importance of taking the reins in your own experience is driven ever more now than ever. For the time is now in the stars and in the current happenings to truly bring about the potential to awaken and answer the question, who am I? To become fully self-realized and self-aware. To burn all bridges of delusion and separation. And to enter into this newfound kingdom in which we can and will manifest on this realm. That is the love, that is eternal, that will always win, for that is the light. Simply marinate. Rest within the calm, the love, the womb of abundance of your own creation and radiance. And simply envision that in which you seek. From the feeling that you radiate to the excitement, the happiness, the joy, the love that comes with the many successes, to whatever you seek in your manifestation. It's here we open up our hearts to receive the grace, the love, the guidance, the support, the protection, the love from our guardians, our gatekeepers, our angels, our ancestors, our teachers, our celestial and planetary siblings. And we evoke our own free will and divine light. For ultimately we awaken that Christ energy within each being, for that is the era, the phase, the new cycle in which we are entering. Which brings about the most important point in this new moon, in this solar eclipse, is that these next 6 months decide who chooses which realm they seek to live. Free will is always applicable, and choices can always be made. But the next 6 months will carry on their own wake, their own energy. So set your sails, allow the heart to guide you, and life will bring you about to the shores in which you seek. Which is why it's important that we sit and marinate within our own beingness and truly figure out what we want. Figure out who we are. What is the one thing, if there was only one, that we could get, that we would seek to transform, change, uplift? And know that in which what you are seeking, the request, the assistance, does not come from anything external. It radiates from you. You are the source of the magic in your life. Awaken to your divinity. And with this final tap of the singing bowl, we transform our into this proclamation of such knowing, the eternal nature in which sparks the I am presence of our own beingness. That we align with life and harmonize to fully receive the grace and to let go and detach from anything that holds us back from our truth. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. Thank you so much for joining me. And this satsang and meditation is meant to be a short and sweet one, purely because tonight's intentions for all is to really spend some time to write out, to draw out, to color, whatever it is that's your medium of creativity. But get what's in here and in here onto paper. Get it outside of you. Physically take some time to set your intentions and allow life to flow through you. This is the important time of really setting the vision. This is the purpose of vision boards, of really any type of documentation, journaling. It's to express it, it's to see it. It's another aspect of bringing it into this physicality of life. And it's an important practice. So with everything that we talked about, with the energies, with the kind of intentions, with the vibe of this new moon and solar eclipse, now is the time to really and fully tap in to the highest aspiration of our heart. What is it you seek to do? What's the stamp you want to leave on this world? Who do you want to be? Are you loving yourself the best you can? Are you bringing your most authentic self to this world as the gift of life it's intended to be? These are the things that we must ask ourselves. Play that meditation back after you get these intentions and you set the vision board out. There's a great power when we ask for assistance, purely because, again, we are life itself. But the biggest thing about free will is that last word right there, will. It's the willingness. We have to truly want that in which we seek. We have to truly want that in which we seek more than all the other things that are currently holding us back. And if you have to think about it, question it in terms of, what's your life worth? Seriously. If you had to put a money amount on it. But here's the stipulation. You only can have it for one day, and then you die. What's it worth? So all the temporary things that people seek in terms of the materialism, in truth, weigh nothing to the value of our own life. So what can you do to optimize your experience? What can you do that's holding you back from fully being you? This new moon and eclipse they really hold the opportunity and potential for us to, again, level up exponentially, to transcend realms in which we've never experienced before. And a lot of people are awakening to this naturally. They just don't know what's going on, but they're experiencing it as a lot of chaos, a lot of loss, ending of relationships, ending of jobs, career paths. There's been a lot of transition going on for many. And it's important to recognize that, again, we're all collectively going through these things together. We're all interconnected. When these things manifest on this massive scale, it's because it's happening so vastly on the individual level that it's just echoing throughout. So during this time of transition, each being that's rooted in the light is so important. Doing something for your daily practice to bring yourself in that harmony, that peace, is going to help you from getting tossed around in this wake, this craziness, this intensity and wild period of life in which we're entering. And it's what makes this new moon energy manifest itself constructively versus destructively. Now, even in the process of creation, there'll be some destruction, but within this dance of life, it'll be conscious. You'll be living it as grace, not just freaking out about it and responding to it. You'll be dancing with it. So with everything, and as always, I love you so much. Thank you for tapping in. Know that each one of you that is truly doing this work is uplifting everyone else. You are the magic in this universe. We are the magic of life. We live in this matrix of manifested light, but its source, the causal force, the initial energy is love. And when you seek to uplift yourself, to fully love yourself, to bring out the best in yourself, to really give all of your attention to you, that's how we awaken to the pureness of our own being. That's how we awaken to the inner child again. There's nothing more beautiful and magical in this human experience than letting go of all the concepts and delusions we're taught. So I implore each being, with your intentions, seek out the truth to whatever questions you seek. And the mind will never know the answers to the truth, which is why it's a question. But just like anything, in terms of discovery and newfound recognitions, it's realized in the realm of the unknown. And that's the magic of life. So come to know and fully set in your heart and realize and remember throughout these next 6 months, life is always providing us what we need to bring out the best within ourselves, to realize who we are, to wake up to what everything in this life is. It may not be how we think it's going to be or go, but this is where we remind ourselves all is grace. So emulate that new moon energy, embrace the adventure, embrace the dance. And with this solar eclipse, come to know that this is the intention, the wave you're going to be riding for a little bit, collectively as well. So if you think things are chaotic around you, just understand that that's just kind of how things got to mellow out for right now. But everything is building to a point. Truth, love, oneness, all the good stuff. So with that, may the fruit of knowledge offer a seed. And in that seed, may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment, for a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all whom ask. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. I love you so much. Have a great night. Thanks for tapping in. Enjoy writing out your vision boards, writing out your aspiration of the heart. Take some time. Really dive deep into that in which you seek. Not just spiritual, physical, professional, financial, educational, whatever it is you're seeking. All the things. Write out all the things and anchor it around that one core truth of what you seek. And magnifique. It's going to be a beautiful time. And you're going to see yourself just checking off these boxes those next 6 months. So, as always, don't forget, please like, please subscribe, share, and most importantly, tell someone that you know you love them. Take care. Peace.